Hey guys, welcome back to my studio. Today I am talking all about foam rollers. So for this video, I am just going to be addressing a couple different types of foam rollers and the benefits and the differences. So not all foam rollers are actually created equal. And what you will find is when you are shopping for a foam roller, there are different types of foam rollers, different densities, and different lengths. And some even look like massagers with all these little nubs and pockets along the outside of them. So for today, I just have two really basic foam rollers. Each one of these, I believe, is the 36-inch length. And again, I'm going to have all the details about this below so that you can simply check it out and click on everything and go right to shopping if that's what you want to do. But both of these are 36 inches in length, and they're a little bit different. So this first one is actually from Balanced Body. It's a brand that I love, really, really great quality material and equipment. So if you're looking for some really good Pilates equipment and using what the pros actually use, I highly recommend them. Or Marathu is another brand that I highly recommend, love all of their equipment. But this roller, it's a little bit soft. So when I squeeze on it, it's almost like, how would I describe it? Like a ripe peach, I guess. It has a little bit of give. It's kind of like, if you think about like your perfect avocado, that's what this feels like. So it's dense, but it has a little bit of give. And I love this one for most of my foam rolling because it gives me that density that I need without feeling like I'm rolling over a block wall. And you know what I'm talking about. You've been on some of those foam rollers that literally feels like you are just like right on top of cement as you're trying to roll out some of those really sensitive spots on your body. And that's what we do with the foam roller, right? We're on top of it. We're using it in all those different pockets of muscle and fascia and working to loosen things up and create more mobility. So you definitely want something that's going to help assist and facilitate that process, but you also want something that is going to give you a little bit of kindness as you're doing that. The foam roller is one of those apparatuses or pieces of equipment that people have a love-hate relationship with. So one of the things that I love about this too is the length, right? The 36 inches, because you can actually lay down on it. So in Pilates, we actually do full workouts on a foam roller. So if you have one that's like half the length, right, or one of those like little travel foam rollers, those are awesome, again, for different needs, right? For travel, it's small, it's compact, you can throw it in a suitcase, and it's easy to take with you. But if you want to really be building out your Pilates studio or some of your equipment that you would use on a regular basis in kind of your home gym or your home workout spot, then I would highly recommend you get one that is full length because it's going to give you a much broader range of exercises that you can do with it. The small ones, again, are great, but probably for more spot treatment and then also for travel. So I love the length of this. I love the density of this. It's really my go-to foam roller, one that I absolutely love. This one, again, whenever you're doing anything that's going to be more along the lines of what the studio owners and practitioners are using in their studios, it's going to be a little bit pricier, but you'll notice it lasts you for a long, long time. So this one, I believe it's somewhere around that $50 mark. I'll have to double check. It's been a long time since I've looked, but I will get that info for you. I'll have it below. The other one that I have here, this is actually straight from Amazon. It's like Amazon Basics. And this one, you will notice right off the bat, it's a huge difference. It's not as luxurious as the Balanced Body one, but it's a great foam roller. Again, the length is there. It's perfect for doing all the full body movements that you would want to do in a class. But you'll notice that it's like foam, right? And it's very dense, it's very hard. So when you are doing some of the spot work where we are a little bit more sensitive, like into our lat or in our glute med, like the side of our hip and our bum, or even just some upper back work and that type of thing. You'll notice this does not give you as much forgiveness as something with a little more plushness to it. So I would definitely keep that in mind. It's a great beginner one if you're thinking about using a foam roller but you're not sure if you want to invest in something and you want to start with something really basic. This is a great one for it. I honestly cannot remember the price of this one. I think it was somewhere around $20. So this is a great one as a basic. You could just start using it, see if you like the foam roller, and then if you do, you can go ahead and upgrade from there. But again, Amazon has a bunch of options. So you'll even notice that the lengths are options, different sizes, different lengths, but you can also get different densities. So there are even some that are softer than the first one I talked about. They're much softer than this one, and they're great for if you really need something a little bit more gentle, a little bit more supportive. If you're really sensitive, you're having a hard time with your foam roller, those are awesome for it. So again, there's so many to choose from. The ones that have like all the little nodules and things along them, they can be helpful in applications like breaking up fascia and that type of thing when you're really trying to massage and manipulate through that stiff and tight fascia. So those can be really helpful for that. But for the majority, I recommend one without any of those little nodules or any of those little massage type looking structures on them, because it becomes something where you can really only use it for that one thing, right? And if that's all you're using your foam roller for, awesome, perfect, go ahead and run with it. But if you want to use a foam roller that has a lot more applications like workouts and being able to do balance work with them and being able to use them as props and not just as a way to release muscle tension and tightness, then I would highly recommend you get one that doesn't have all of the little knobs and features on it, so that you can have a lot more variety of what you're using that foam roller for and really get the most bang for your buck. So I hope that is really helpful for you guys as far as your foam rollers go and your options. Feel free to check out all the links below. The foam rollers that I have are mentioned there, and I hope that you are able to elevate your Pilates practice with a foam roller and hopefully kind of release some of that tension and that tightness that you may be experiencing. So enjoy, and I will see you guys soon. If you've got more questions for me, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I would love to answer those for you. And again, I will see you on your mat very soon. Have a great one.